If I say something mean or offensive in this video, it's only because I'm saying it to myself. Usually have some kind of crazy intro at the beginning or something to distract you and keep your attention. But in this case, I don't. I'm working on the song. I need to get the mix done so that I can upload it to DistroKid and then to Spotify. And in order to get that done, I have to do the work and stop procrastinating. I'm working on this song that I need to upload to Spotify. It's funny because it's a little bit procrastination, a little bit personal responsibility. And I think those things go hand in hand when you're trying to figure out how to navigate while you're procrastinating. Usually when you're procrastinating, since I've done it for 20 years, I'm an expert in this field. It's usually because I'm avoiding personal responsibility. What a keyword. All right. Yeah. And the cool thing too is the song kind of has a little bit of that in there. It's about how in my life, everything sometimes feels broken or feels like it's falling apart, when it feels like that, and then realizing that it's my own fault, or at least in part my own fault. Obviously, things happen to you and you are a victim to some circumstances. At the same time, did you put yourself in that circumstance, and you take responsibility for and how can you respond to those circumstances so that you can move forward and not just pause your entire life, which, like I said, I've done this from experience. So learn from me so you don't waste any time. Yeah, I think in the past, I've let wanting to be perfect with my music and my songs influence whether or not the mixes came out or the songs even came out. And that's why my catalog is so little right now, but no more. I'm looking at releasing a song every week. And in order to do that, I have to compromise a little bit. And not every song is going to sound perfect. But even in this song, I had vocal takes that were really good when I first laid it down. And if I had not changed the lyrics, some of those good vocal takes were the first take. And there's something to be said for that. The first take is sometimes the one that you should keep and just move forward. I've done so many retakes of this vocal just to get it to this point, and I don't know that the emotion is in there the way that it was during those first couple of sessions where I wrote the song. I recently watched a YouTube video. It was about Prince and how he was making songs basically every day. He has thousands of unreleased songs, and he would make a song and work on the mix and get it done in a day or 2 days. And back then it was a way more time consuming process than now. Now we have all these tools and software and things to help us, AI, all this stuff. And what are we waiting for? Why are we taking so long to get our songs out? And completely unrelated to songs, this could be anything. We have so much available to us just at our fingertips on our phones and computers and technology. If we have a question about anything, why can we not do this? Or why can I not do that? Or how can I do this? How can I do that? Just put those things in the search engine or ChatGPT or whatever it is and get moving, start moving forward. Don't get stuck because we're going to be replaced by robots pretty soon. I can see on YouTube this kind of video being replaced by an FAI person who is tailored to you and your personality. Just if you wanted to be a YouTuber, I think it would be wise to not necessarily do this kind of video all the time. It would be smart to have some kind of motion or interaction with people that cannot be reproduced by AI. I know that was a total side tangent, and the house is a mess. Everything's a mess because I'm a mess. And I'm just getting back into it and getting it done. Basically, this is the song that was inspired by splice loops. And I created the song on a live stream, and I'll try to link it if I can find the live stream. But the live stream was flagged with content ID and copyright issues. And that's because of the splice loop. So I had to remake all of the splice samples from scratch. And that was a little bit tedious and a little bit annoying. I could have just let it go, just release the song with the content ID problem, but in the future, who knows what kind of trouble. I just wanted to go ahead and do the work and get that done. And I had redone vocals to the song, like I said, several times. And I think I'm finally happy with vocals that are on here now. So we're just gonna go ahead and mix this the best that I can in the next few hours so that I can submit it on DistroKid. And if by any chance you're a musician and you need to release music, make sure you use DistroKid. I've got a link in the description. And if you're not using DistroKid, just put it out on SoundCloud or YouTube or whatever. Just put your music out. And I think sticking to a schedule is really making me anxious. This is only the second week. The first week, I feel like I went overboard. 2 YouTube videos and then a music video and a song and everything. And I want to be able to keep up with that. I know I can. And again, I'm just talking to myself, but don't distract yourself. Don't let anything stop you, regardless of where you are. You probably have the technology available to do whatever it is that you want to do in your phone. So there really should not be any excuses, and take responsibility for where you're at and the things that you made and the stuff that you're doing. And just a reminder, like sometimes the thoughts in your head are really not yours. Like they're coming up and they're from somewhere else, something else that has been taught to you and put into you from all of the things that you consume. And just remember, you're in there somewhere. You're in there, and the stuff that you want to make and the things that you want to do, it's all possible and it's all here for you. I just want to leave on a positive note, and make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and there's definitely a better video for you to watch up here somewhere, maybe up there.